All right, y'all. Give me a second, child. Honey. Y'all might be struggling with sometimes. Got about 20 minutes to eat. This chill. So I got some Lotus today. We got that crack sauce. And do. Hey, Facebook hubby. So we're gonna start. I need some gloves. Well, I know I'm doing okay. I didn't even shake my grace. Thank you, Lord. Baby. So hungry, I forgot to say my grace, honey. Can't do that. Got to thank God for every piece of vital we get. One day I got a shrimp, corn, and a potato. And a Coke. Cocoa, please. So, what we want to talk about, I told them I did not want this to be that hot. What we want to talk about today is, I know you guys have been seeing the Lyft driver that refused the rapper. I forget where she was at. I forget where she was at. But anyway, the Lyft driver, he refused to allow her to ride in his car because she was 564 pounds or 574 pounds or something like that. And he told her that she would mess up his tires, that his car could not handle that weight. Well, she has since then, and we all heard the video. She put the video on live, and we all heard. And I want you guys' thoughts on this too. So she has since then filed a $1 million lawsuit against Lyft, and because she's saying that she was denied access, and that she should not have had to be denied. So here's my thing. This is just me, because I wanted to talk about this when I read about it the other day, but I kept looking at the news and other different things. And I was going to her page because she's a rapper. So I was going on Instagram, going to her page and looking in the comments section and stuff like that. And I was looking at, okay, here we go. I was looking at some of the stuff that people were saying to her. Not mean stuff, but just letting her know that, hey, if you plan on rapping and doing what you're doing, you need to lose some weight, because this is the way, this is how it is. We on YouTube, we live on YouTube too. Look, this is how it's gonna be. So either you get with the program, lose some weight, or, you know, when you out of time performing and stuff, order you the next size, which is the XL. So that's what they were telling her she should have did, and she was like, no, I shouldn't have to do that. You should have, yeah, you should, because if you go to, just like they said on the news, some of these airlines is about to start charging. Well, some of them do. I don't know which ones, but they are, a lot of them are about to go into charging tickets for 2 seats if you're a certain. I read online what some of the airlines doing. I don't know. It's crack sauce. You have your hands all messy. So I don't know, but yeah, you can't be that heavy and expect to get in people's cars and run their tires down. And it will, because like he said, he drives for a living. That's his business. He's a contractor, and that's what he do. So if that's what he do, and if he know that if she messes tires up, that's money he has to go and get them fixed. So I'm not saying I blame him. And he wasn't mean or anything. He was very nice. So the people in the comment section, it wasn't a whole lot. It was like young people, or it was the people that's agreeing with her, or more people like her, heavy people who don't understand, you know. So, because I was clicking on a lot of the people, I'm like, okay, he big, she big, and you almost want to agree with her. Now, I've been a big girl before. I've never been no 500 something pounds, 300 something, but it was uncomfortable for me. I didn't like it. So If that's not uncomfortable for her, I ain't talking about she's a pretty girl, pretty young lady. But that's just not healthy. You know, we ain't talking about the Lyft driver on this board. I'm talking about her right now. This is for me. When I saw her, I'm like, oh my God, that's unhealthy. That is unhealthy. So, tell me y'all thoughts. Do y'all think that she should have been granted to get into his car? Or do y'all think he was right by saying, no, you're too heavy? And he didn't say it in a bad way. And how do you even say that in a bad way anyway? If you're heavy, you're just heavy. And if I say you can't get in my car, you can't get in my car. I mean, like, I don't understand how that's even... I mean, if I say you ain't get in my car, you know, how do they do, close out that ride and go to the next one? But he was sitting there with her and he was trying to explain to her. He wasn't understanding. Girl, you 560-something pounds, or 570-something. That's to say you almost 600 pounds. And we all know how big that is because we see it on my 600-pound life. Okay, all the time. So we already know how heavy that is. Now, I saw she be rapping, she be moving on stage and stuff, so, you know. But I'm just saying, it's not healthy. I don't know if y'all seen her or not, but she's a pretty girl. But she just, I mean, when she walks, her stomach hangs down almost to her knees. Well, it hangs down over her thighs when she walks. Almost, maybe to her knees. That's how huge she is. And then, do I have anything against big girls? Absolutely not. But I was one. But I wasn't healthy. Now I knew I needed to lose some weight. What do you consider? Yeah, I'm live on YouTube too, and they leave a message. But tell me y'all thoughts. I want y'all to engage with me today with this. Did y'all see that? And what do y'all think? Do y'all think he was right, or do y'all think he was wrong? And like I said, some of these airlines do charge for 2 seats. I don't know. Spirit don't, not yet. But some of them do, because I've seen it. If you YouTube it or Google it, you'll see it. So I don't know which airlines do, but they do. If you can't fit in that extender that they bring you, and if they see you can't fit in it, they're not gonna let you ride. They're not. So that's a precaution, safety precaution. So I know she don't fly nowhere. Okay, you say, well, Lyft. Okay, I ain't got no glass on. Lyft have rules, rather it's yours. Well, not. It's the paperwork you sign. I think he could have prevented the situation by, let me say by canceling ride and not let this one down. I disagree with that. He canceled it, but he rolled the window down and let her know why he canceled it. Because I've had an Uber driver to cancel on me, and I'm just standing there and I'm like, why did they cancel? Let me know something. Tell me something. Don't just cancel and drive off. Don't just drive up and see I'm 500-some pounds and drive off. No, No. You have a voice. Talk. And that's what he did. He told her he wasn't mean or anything. If y'all go listen to the video, it's out there. It's on all news. It's on all outlets. But he wasn't mean to her or nothing like that. And the only people that's saying he's mean and he shouldn't do that, like I said, on Instagram, with the spice, are also heavy people that think she was right. I'm just gonna grab on my ears, but he didn't have to get his window down. Let's see what he said. Let's see how wait for him. I mean, he didn't say it rudely. That's why I'm asking how should he have said it. He explained. Did you hear the video? He explained everything to her. He wasn't mean or anything at all. And I understand you say you've been driving Lyft for over 8 years. So if you get a heavy person, 500 some pounds, and you had a small car, excuse me, well, I see you would have handled it differently. And that's fine. We all handle things differently. Now, I feel like I would have gave an explanation, too. I wouldn't have just canceled the ride. I would have just... yeah, I've had... Baby. Especially in California, they will cancel rides on you in a minute and don't say nothing. Baby, when we left Long Beach from the cruise just a month before last, I was so mad. I called like about 4 or 5 Uber drivers. Because it's so packed in there, right? And I guess if they get another one, because there's so many people, everybody's trying to leave the port to get to the airport to catch their flights after the cruise, right? So they kept canceling my ride. And nobody was telling me why. Like, why you canceling my ride? Tell me, I want to know why. Well, just cancel on me, honey, and don't say nothing. That was the most horriblest time I had with Uber at the time. What Uber? Yeah. Uber in November. I did not like it at all. At all. I mean, they was canceling left and right. I mean, left and right. And the only way that we actually got him, yeah, he wasn't mean. He actually was nicer than I would have been, because after I explained myself, then I would have said I got another ride. She kept wanting some answers. I've already told you, I can't put you in my vehicle because of your weight. You know. Now, if she'd have got one of us, he probably would have called all kinds of stuff. Man, you too big to get in my car. Oh, hell no. Hell no. You know. So, because you know we ain't got no couth at times. At times. Oh, y'all, the seasoning. I told him I didn't want it spicy, but shoot. I almost ripped my nose ring out. Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of talk about that because this was crazy. Yeah, I mean crazy. And when I was listening to the news, I was like, is that for real? And when I turned around and looked at the TV and saw the girl walking, I said, well, hell, she wouldn't have got in my car either. Heck no. But like I said, all she had to do was just go to the next XL, or whatever. But it don't seem like that's what she wanted to do. But she kept trying to convince him. Well, why? I mean, she didn't understand. And I know that was not her first time of somebody it could have been, I don't know. It could be. Maybe she don't know how big she really, I don't know. Because, you know, a lot of times we don't realize how big we really are until we get too big, or until we start having heart failures and heart smothering, the fat smothering our hearts and all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know, but she's a pretty girl. I like her music. I want to say, was it Atlanta? Okay. Okay. Oh, y'all. I'm full. Whew. But anyway, I got to go to New York in a couple of weeks. That's the first thing I thought about. I said, oh, Lord, because I'm going to be Ubering there the whole time I'm there, right? I said, I don't want no problems with nobody. Not because of my weight or nothing like that. They could just, that lets me know that people can find anything that they want, excuse me, to cancel you. When they drive up to pick you up, if they don't like how you look, they can say anything. Or like Tamara Moore said on here, they could just cancel the ride and don't say nothing. Or, because that has happened. I'm telling you, Tamara, oh girl, it was bad in California. I don't know why Lyft and Uber is so bad there in California. I don't know. It's bad. And you're there at Vegas too. You could sit in the Vegas airport for at least an hour until one of them come. And they come in like every few minutes. But if they get another one, I guess with more money or whatever, they'll cancel you. And don't say nothing. Just say ride. They just say ride cancel. Hey, Sonya, ride cancel. Slam it. Tell me why you canceling me. I want to know. Tell me. I'm that one. Just don't lie to me. If I'm too big, I'm too big. Just tell me and I have to deal with it. Maybe now, see, and y'all know I always like look at things in the future. Maybe now this will be a chance for her to go lose some weight. Because she needs to lose weight. And I'm sure somebody probably, because she's a rapper, this probably is going to open up doors for her to even have a free surgery. Dr. Now. I'd have a free surgery. Because she's gonna gain some more attention, some good attention. And I know every Uber and Lyft driver in her city, if they see her, they're gonna be doing the same thing. You see, Vegas was crazy. Girl, crazy. And you know, every time you see one drive up, you think it's yours, and it be somebody else's, or they'll cancel you while you're just standing there. So I'm like, ugh. So well, we're just gonna say that was his car. Because if it was mine, I wouldn't have done it either. I would not have. I mean, I don't drive a small car, but if I drove a small car like his, I probably would have said the same thing too. You know, and everybody has their opinion. There's no right and there's no wrong. It's just what your thoughts on it, or what have you done? What would you have done in that situation? That's all it is. It's not not confrontational. I don't do all of that. I don't like that. Everybody grown. But I'm thinking this is going to open up some doors for her too. Because normally when things like this happens, you kind of get compensated through other companies. You know, like I'm sure somebody is going to reach out to her for surgery. I promise you they are. I went to Vegas last year. They would cancel or just... Yeah, without verifying. And I do not like that. Uh-huh. But you know what, Sonya, before I get in any Uber or Lyft, I always look at the license plate and look at the name. And I I'll say, who you here to pick up? But normally when they drive up, they'll say, are you sure there? Are you sure there? You know, because they never can say my name. And my picture be up on their thing, and their picture be up on my phone. I'm like, okay. But you still got to watch that because, like that Uber driver tried to rape that woman. Oh, my God. Did y'all see the Uber driver that the lady gave the ride to, and he ended up paid off her car in the house? Something like that. She didn't know she was giving a millionaire a ride. And he said she was really nice. And he asked for her cash out. And when she looked at it, she was like, because he was asking her question. She was like, how much is it to pay off your car? And blah, blah, blah. And she told him. And he said, what year is it? She said it's 2022 or 2020 or something. And so you do have some nice things that can happen with Lyft and Uber. Right. That's what he was saying, too. He was saying because of any repairs to the vehicle, he would have to get it fixed. That's what a lot of the people that drive for Lyft was saying on Instagram under her thing. They was just saying, you know, their contractors, and when something go wrong with their cars, Uber don't fix it. They have to get it fixed. So I don't know. But what we do normally, if it's like a group of us and we have like a couple of heavy people with us, we always order like the Suburbans and the big, you know, the big, I guess you call them the black cars. I don't know what you call them. Because there's always so many of us. Now we've had, we literally had, again in California, no, I think this was in Miami. Me and my you know, who I traveled with, my nieces and all of, we was together. And I think we ordered a van or no, it wasn't a van. It was 6 of us, 6 or 7 of us. But what we ordered, it was big and it had 3 rows. So when he got there, he was like, it's too many of y'all. Like, too many of us? No, it was about 8 of us. But all of us can fit. All except for, I think I was the last one to get in. And I said, can I just sit in the front? He said, no, nobody can ride in front with him. I said, well, I just rode in the front yesterday with an Uber driver. But again, every driver is different. Again, every driver is different. So I got a little offended. So I had to get in the back, sit on, sitting on their laps and stuff, And we had fun, but, and I think we had one once before that told us that he couldn't accommodate us because we were too loud and all this. We was in Miami. We just came from drag show. That's what it was. The honey, they had been drinking and all that stuff. And he said the same. He was like, "It's too many of y'all." I don't know if he was scared of us or what. So I don't think we just. Okay, it's your turn. You order the car on your phone, because we all take turns doing it. Oh no, they ain't do me like they ain't send nobody, honey. I had to redo it when they cancel my my rides. I have to redo it. No, ain't nobody fat shaming, Evelyn. I know you ain't fat shaming. Nobody. I used to be 254 or 24 pounds. So I mean, I don't have anything against big lady, and I could still gain my weight back if I start back eating the stuff that I know I don't need to be eating. Right now, I'm trying to gain like 10 pounds. Oh, so maybe that's what she thought, that they were going to send her a bigger car. Is that what you're saying? And you're right. That has happened to me before. What, Evelyn? That has happened to me before, Tamara. It sure has. It sure has. I ordered like just a regular car, and then they'll come in a truck or something. Just be me or just me and Tracy. Honey, I'll be ordering just them little old cheap cars, and they'll come, especially in California. They'll come in like those big Teslas, or what else they'll put us in? It's always bigger cars, but you're not lying. You ain't lying about that because that has happened. Yep. He told her to order XL. But, Ricky Smiley, they were saying the same thing. They were saying the exact same. All right, wait a minute, y'all. All right, YouTube. That's my time with y'all. All right? Oh, right here. And